So we'll see what he's got to say for himself when he comes out. Nautical.
Right, so we started this journey very much cross country. There's no, oh, come on, Pen. There's no roads in there really. And then we cut across country over here, up round into there, and that's where we stayed the night. Yeah, we saw a volcano erupting while we were there. And then we came across here, picked up this road, down there, into here, up, over there, another stay in there, and then this road actually looks a lot straighter than it was. It was proper wiggledy, all the way down into Veracruz.
There. Smile, we're being filmed.
Where are you from?
England! England! England!
Yeah.
He's filming us on the side. I'm filming him. He's going to hit these people if you're not careful. You didn't do a twirl either, so...
I did.
No, you didn't.
Kind of.
Right, well, after our little boohoo beast camera yesterday, feeling a bit better today, aren't we? Still feel a bit strange.
We are. I have to do as I'm told, otherwise you just ride into me.
I haven't got to that bit yet.
Okay. See, I'm not even allowed to talk.
We're feeling... feeling a bit better today, aren't we? It's still very strange, but not as... Well, I don't know. I did cry earlier, but that was... All right. I crashed into the back of a car, okay?
Yes.
We're riding along at about probably maybe 50 k's an hour.
Oh. I don't think it was that much, but that's okay.
Forward, whatever, about 30 miles an hour or something. We're riding along. And he said, oh look, there's a Garda National station. So I looked to my left, having not seen the taupe that he was heading for. So he'd immediately rolled off your throttle, hadn't you?
Yep.
As you said it.
Yep.
I'm going full pelt at the speed we're going, looked back and thinking, oh yeah, turn round, and there he was.
I'm just doing what anyone normally would do.
Slow down for a taupe. I hadn't seen it. And I looked at the thing. Anyway, so I had to slam my front brake, well, slam all the brakes on. And I just thought, I'm going to hit you. And I hit you. It was more just the back, my front wheel and your back wheel rubbing sideways.
Yeah.
And so you kind of bounced forward a bit, and my bike
sideways.
then shot off to the left a bit. And I thought, oh God, I'm going to drop it. But somehow I didn't drop it.
No, you did a very good job. You kept it upright.
I did. Now, once upon a time, I'd have just gone straight over with that.
Yeah.
So I'm quite pleased. I think it's all this off-roading we're doing. We're not doing tons, but we are doing a bit. And it is stretching us what we're doing.
Yeah.
Other people may laugh at it, but it is stretching us.
Yeah. And then another sort of 6 or 7 miles up the road, we then did go off-road.
And then we did go off-road, yeah.
And it was a great ride, that was.
Yeah, it was quite... We sat and looked at it. He said, do you want to do it? Don't you want to do it? And I looked. And I thought, if I keep staring at this, I'm going to say no. So I said, let's just go for it. It did deteriorate, though, didn't it?
And at one point, Izzy was saying, all we ever see is mountains. We never go near them. And yet we'd just been going up through a mountain
Well, I was
path.
staring at the ground, making sure I stayed upright, so I didn't see any of the view. But it was quite sketchy. At one point, I thought, well, then it went quite steep downhill, and we don't like downhills. We have to brake and everything.
The uphills and the downhills are the sketchiest.
Yeah.
Because the water wears it away.
Yes. The James and Jack that have trained us in the past, I think hopefully you'd be quite proud of how we're doing so far.
Wow.
Well, I am.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually. I don't very often.
I think we are because we've got heavy bikes.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Loaded up with luggage and everything else. They're not easy to throw around.
They're not, and no, we're doing well. We are doing really well. So we're feeling a little bit better. We'll just see how the time. We just got to get through it. We need to get a shifty on. If we're going to end up in Ushuaia by December, we're out for a meal tonight. If we're going to get to Ushuaia by December, we actually need to get a shifty on.
We do.
So we're heading up to Veracruz. We're going to turn around. We're going to go south, straight down. Well, not straight down. I mean, it'll take us a couple of days, but straight down to Puerto Escondido, and then probably just head straight over to Yucatan, I think it is. Something like that. See the flamingos.
Yeah.
And then we're heading to Belize. So yeah. We need to get shifty
Those
on.
brake lights make us look as if we've got a wonderful suntan.
I have. What was nice this morning was that Raphael gave us a hug before we left. You don't often get that from the proprietor, do you?
No, you don't.
Gave us a hug before we left.
Yes.
And so did Yuri, which
and
was
wished
nice.
us well on our journey.
Yeah, really nice. It was a lovely stay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right.
See what tomorrow brings.
See you later.
It's a nice room. It's an alright room, isn't it? But we are going to get our sleeping bags out. We've had to use those the last couple of nights at the other place because it was freezing cold.
Yeah, even with the extra blanket.
We had 2 blankets. We were really cold, weren't we?
We were.
So I'm going to get our sleeping bags
already
out.
cold anyway.
Yeah, and we didn't realise how good our sleeping bags were until having had 2 nights of cold with the blankets. We got the sleeping bags out. We're roasted.
A couple of thick blankets. And
really nice.
In a sleeping bag, which weighs next to nothing.
Yeah.
It felt great.
It was brilliant.
Right.
Just stopped for fuel. two pretty ladies come up to serve us. So, we ride up together. Carl fuels his bike, hands the hose over to me. I fuel my bike. So fuels his bike, and then it didn't shut off. It was shut off for me, okay. Funny that. Didn't shut off for him, so he gets petrol everywhere, all over his tank. Runs down the tank towards his crotch. So the lady, honestly, I'll do anything for attention from a pretty lady. So the lady gets a rag, paper towel, starts dabbing between his crotch. So that was quite funny. I thought, oh yeah, I see. He said, no. He said, I stopped you. He said, I wouldn't be doing that when you're with me. I said, oh, so you do it when I'm not with you? That was quite funny. So I sent him in to get the water. So we'll see who's going to save for himself when he comes out. Naughty Carl.
What have I done wrong now?
So, now explain yourself at the petrol station, because I've told them what's happened.
Well, we were nattering and I overfilled the tank and she grabbed a cloth and started wiping the tank down.
Why are you smiling? See, he's smiling.
Because it was funny.
It was fun. You're fun.
I was actually quite embarrassed. I said, no, I'll do that. And I took the cloth from
You
her.
sure you didn't just lean back?
I took the cloth from her and finished cleaning off.
Naughty Carl!
cleaning.
You see, this is the
Oh,
problem
look,
I have.
Look, my fingers are hurting.
I've got 4 bottles of water. Right, we've got to fill the tank bags up.
Ow.
Right.
Not the cheapest of water, but there you go. We've
You
got
bought
water.
4.
Well, we need it.
Stop for a little apple. So what do you make of the scenery? What do you make of the scenery this morning?
Very different. It's mountains, snowy mountains.
Pointy snowy mountains.
Pointy snowy mountains. Big hills covered in cactus rather than trees, although you get slightly higher and then the trees come in as well. We've been riding across flat plains with mountains, things in the background. It's really it was nice. When you when you can look beyond the rubbish that is everywhere, it actually looks really nice.
Very different today, isn't it?
It is very different. It's nice.
Very different.
It's different also, we're actually on a main road today. So
Not the toll road, but the main road next up to the toll road. So it's easy riding. The road isn't exciting, but the scenery makes up for it, because the scenery is very good. And there's no other off-road spurs off it. Kalimoto takes us to the noisy, doing a video. Kalimoto takes us to the off-roads normally, and we always get a bit of a dirt track, don't we?
Yeah.
But there's nothing here because it's all plains between the mountains. So yeah, we're on the main road, but it's fine.
It's actually nice for us to have a relatively easy day. Now I've said that, something's going to go pear-shaped. But
yeah. So how far towards Veracruz we get?
And less topes. We are having less topes today.
Well, 'cause they're not in the small
making
towns.
a big difference. It's nice.
Coca-Cola lorry?
Yeah.
Millions of Coca-Cola
But
lorries
they're
in
always so
Mexico.
clean and new looking. So, anyway.
Right. See where we
Onwards
get.
and upwards.
Yep.
Apples.
What do you think of the last ride then?
Well, it was
Wacky races.
It was wacky races. It was entertaining. It would be a really nice road if it wasn't for slow lorries.
You say that, but then there's sudden massive potholes that you can't see on the bends.
There are
It's
some
really quite
really
dangerous.
big potholes.
One of them was really huge. I managed to avoid it just.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just wacky races, double overtaking, and then it's just mad. You overtake something that's overtaking something.
Yeah.
And you have to, because if you don't, somebody else cuts you up.
Somebody else will cut you up. Yeah, exactly.
Crazy. Anyway, we're going
Cheers.
to look at the phones now and find somewhere to stay tonight.
Yep.
Just checking in. Yeah, seems a reasonably nice hotel. Parking not as secure as we would have liked, kind of here. It's alright, around the back of the hotel, and the main road's there, so out of sight, out of mind. But I think we'll lock them up. We've always locked them up. We'll put the covers on tonight as well. Just waiting for Carl to appear. He's checking in and going that door there. Oh, let's get the jackets off. This is a nice room. I love the painting.
They're actually cityscapes.
Oh yeah, actually, you stand back here with the camera, you can see it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So do it for tonight.
Yeah, come on, get your kit off. Or your jacket anyway.
When, in your bestest Spanish, you say at the pump you want 87 octane, and she thinks you mean 87 pesos worth of fuel. So it clicked off at 87. No, we haven't finished. So so when we finished,
Yes. I had to take that to the cashier.
the lady wrote on his hand and he went into the cashier.
And she said, how much? I just stuck my hand through the window like that. She laughed.
So and I've just had this nice conversation in Spanish with the man next to me, and yeah, I tell you what, my school teachers would have been proud. I can't believe I'm actually speaking Spanish and being understood now, which is good. So yeah, you're hot.
I'm hot.
It's baking today.
29 degrees.
29 degrees today because we've come down off the mountain.
Yeah, we're
Heading
down
for the
to sea
coast.
level now.
Yeah,
It's hot.
it's hot, hot, hot.
tardes.
Hola,
Buenas.
lleguemos muy temprano, lo siento. ¿Viene reservación? ¿Dónde hablamos?
Abraham.
Having a quiet lunch.
Sorry?
Quiet lunch.
Quiet lunch.
Having a quiet lunch.
That's what happens when you go down the tourist street. But it's nice. This is actually nice.
Okay. You twirl along, all the way along, go on. I asked him to twirl. That's what I got.
Well, it was on the water's edge, I was going to fall in.
Right. Right, you can't just half twirl into your seat. Come on, twirl into your lovely little chair there, look.
Dizzy now.
Twirl into your chair. Twirling in. There you go, have a sit down. It's supposed to twirl in one fluid movement into the chair.
I have, it was just a bit slow.
It's very, very windy. Waiting for Carl to take a picture. It's very windy, bottles blowing away, everything's blowing away. There he is. Woo, my hat's off! Oh, I'll take my hat off, it's too windy. I got you running down the pavement. He was laughing at me going into special mode with my hat. And that serves him right, really, doesn't it? Look, now it's blowing and it's not flying off my head. Are you playing football with that nice man with your bottle? Did you find a friend?
Did I find a friend? No, I went chasing after your bottle.
My bottle?
Yeah, you'd lost your bottle.
I don't lose my bottle.
You did lose your bottle.
We're Peely, Wally and Bernie.
Yes, as you're going to prove tonight.
What do you think?
Jesus.
I've got red.
Please.
That's nice. That's a nice shade of tan, that is.
Okay. I don't want any moaning tonight.
See you later when I'm crying in pain.
I don't want any moaning tonight.
We don't have
okay?
any after sun, we've only got moisturiser.
pegando.
Bit vicious.